Hi everybody, Carol here. Today I am showing a picture of my cat Panda, so named because he had big black spots on his back, and I am making cards today from the card kit Party Like a Panda. So the stamps I'm using today are these. I'm kind of circling, and I'm going to stamp them off with the VersaFine Onyx Black ink. And this first card has the panda carrying the birthday cake. So I'll stamp him off, and then I'm also stamping some balloons. I've used this little piece of paper before in the other video that has some orange on it already, some orange ink. You can see I also am coloring a little party hat that was cut out of orange, and another balloon that was cut out of orange, and just highlighting it, making it a little darker, and using a Jelly Roll pen to highlight those little marks that are on the balloons. So now I'm just going to very briefly show you some coloring that I did on the cake, and I'm trying to match the colors to the cake, and then also the present that goes with the sentiment happy birthday, and I'm trying to match the pattern paper that is going to be on this card. I'm showing the Tombow Mono Multi Glue that I am putting on the back of these pieces of paper. I'll set them aside to dry so then they are repositionable. Now I've used this punch before from Martha Stewart, and I'm just going to show again very briefly. I am going to use it again, but just a tiny bit of it will show at the top for just a little bit of edging, and just because it will have more interest in a straight sheet of paper. I have the measurements for this card here, but I'll show them again in a minute better. And I have set these pieces of pattern paper off. There's my card base, and glued them already so that now I can put them down. The green that came in my kit, that scalloped edge of black, and then this print with all the colors and the balloons. And I'm just going to use, as I said, just a little edge of this black paper. So I'm sliding it down. It hasn't been pressed down yet, and even if it were, it's still repositionable. And now I'm going to bring in the panda bear and the saying happy birthday, and using my long tweezers there to help me with placement. I'm gluing them down onto the pattern paper, a little low as you can see, because I'm going to add these balloons. So first of all, here's the party hat. The tweezers help me with the placement, and put that on Panda's head. And then I'm going to bring in the different balloons, starting with the yellow that has a little bit of the orange ink on the side. And then I'll bring in my orange balloon, and as you can see, I'm putting them behind the white strip of paper, just for interest, to show them rising out from behind there, different levels, going off into the green and over the black, and just to show some kind of movement in the placement there. And then the teal star, that teal paper, came in the kit, as did the lime green in mine. I think some of them had doll pink. Now here are my measurements, and I'm just showing how this particular green card is 5 1/4 by 6, and that strip is 1 inch, and I'm showing that it's by 6, and then the 4 1/4 by 6, and the black edging, of course, and then the white piece is 3 by 5 3/8. So here's what it looks like up close. Those colors are well coordinated and very striking, and I just think it's a cheerful happy birthday card. And again, I'm just opening it up to show how you would write any message in there. Now the next card is going to use the different stamps from the kit. The stamp set's also called Party Like a Panda. And this is the sad little panda because he missed the party. And he forgot. And so there are 3 different sentiments I'm using on this card, which you will see in a minute. That one is, did I seriously forget your birthday? And so I'm going back and doing a little bit of coloring on the balloon and the package and the party hat, and I'll just rush through this. But the solid colors, these are Prismacolors, and then with a little bit of highlighting, a little bit of shading, and then the package. And then I go back with the Jelly Roll pen and put some highlights. Now here's the card base. It's a little bigger than the other one, barely. It's 5 1/4 by 7, and I'll have these measurements up also. So that top piece of paper, the blue, I had a strip cut off, and so I just flipped it over and glued it on. Not very much of it will show. I'll cut off the extra piece there. But I just thought it's just one more chance to add a little more detail. And it was there. So there's the green. There, and now from my stash is that yellow-orange, kind of a gold color. And then comes in the panda and a strip of black for backing. And then these are the sentiments. I can't believe I missed the party. I'm so sorry. And then again, did I seriously forget your birthday? Now I'm putting some backing paper, excuse me, up at the top for backing for these words, happy and birthday. Just turn them sideways so they would actually fit onto the card. Fills in the white space at the top, and then also just conveys that it is a birthday card. So I like this one too. I love the colors in these in the pattern paper, and I just think they're very bright and cheerful and make really good cards. So I hope you enjoy them. I'll do a little close-up there, and then these are the measurements. I'll leave them up for just a little while if you want to study them or come back to them or take a screenshot. And of course you don't have to make it my size. It's just what I did. It'd be very easy to change the measurements on any of these. But I wanted you to see them if it would be helpful in any way. So this is how this would open up. This is a portrait, the other is a landscape. And so I will pull the other one in, show how well they go together. And even though the other little panda is sad, it's still a happy birthday card. A belated happy birthday. So it would be a really cute card for that occasion. So anyway, there they are. I hope you enjoy them. I hope you get an idea. Maybe you would try this. And I have some still shots at the end. Some with the white background, showing what that looks like, and then some with the green background. And so thank you for joining me today. There will be some other videos at the end that you might like to look at. And thank you if you subscribe. I appreciate it. And hope to see you again real soon. Thank you again so much. Bye-bye.